Hello, squatties. Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? All right. What's up, squatties? Success Squad in the house. Church Nelly, what's up? Hey, Vicky. Hey, Southern Lady. Hey, Cookies and Cream, what's up? Miss Lydia, what's up? How you doing? Susie Q, what's up? I see the usual suspects are in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, let's get this party started. All right, we're going to wait for some more people to join. Meanwhile, I'm going to play some music for you guys. Let me know if you hear the music. Hey, Maggie. Hello, 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 everybody. What's up, Sexy Squad? I played that song because that song reminds me of a queen that just slayed the dog shit out of some dragon by herself. I mean, that song is like a queen song that went to war by herself, took on a whole country, and just, excuse my language, fuck shit up. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys were able to listen to a little bit of that song. It's called a battle cry song, something like that. You know, um, Before I get into that, welcome, 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 everybody. If you guys can hear me, please say that you can hear me. Put a thumbs up, clap, do something to let me know that you can hear me. Because I don't want to be here, just talking to myself and you guys can't hear me. So I need to know that you can hear me. Nutty Doctor, thank you. I love you. Thank you. All right. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. How you doing, Mr. Kenneth? All right. I see the usual names. Hello. Hello. Hello, Elizabeth. Adina, hello. Miss Beverly, hello. Melissa, hello, hello, hello. Special K Thoughts in the house. Success Squad in the house. Welcome to a live stream of Meghan, Duchess of Advocacy World podcast. Is my voice double? Maybe I'm talking too loud. How's my voice now? We don't want no problems. I want you guys to be able to hear me loud and clear. It's Friday here in the United States and all over the world. And again, I want to welcome you guys to a live stream of Meghan, Duchess of Advocacy World podcast. I mean, you knew I was going to do one. At least I hope you thought that I was going to do one. Because we have a lot to celebrate. You know what I mean? We have a lot to celebrate when it comes to Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. When it comes to Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex. Right? So, of course, we're going to talk about Meghan's recent, glorious, victorious win in regards to the appeal court case against the Mail on Sunday. I mean, we all knew she was going to win, right? I mean, to be honest, I didn't really have a doubt. I mean, did anybody in the Success Squad land have a doubt that Meghan was going to win this appeal court case against that trash bucket toilet water Mail on Sunday? That's right. Is it Oreo or Oral? That's right. We knew she would win, didn't we? We knew she would win. I mean, even though they bought in that snake, Knopf, to try to lynch her in court, we knew she was going to win, right? That's right, Kenneth. I didn't doubt it either. Nope. I agree with you, Miss Sandy. Lisa, nope. I did not have a doubt in my mind That's right, Miss Dolores. There was no doubt in my mind that Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, and squaddies, let me tell you, it's taken me a while to call Meghan Duchess of Sussex. It's taken me a while to get there, but I finally realized that Duchess of Sussex, that's her married name. All right. That's her married name. So I'm going to respect that in that regard. All right. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. That's her married name. So Special K Thoughts will acknowledge that. It's kind of a hard pill for me to swallow. But Meghan, that's her name. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. You know what? I agree. Madam Duchess is another, name that we can call her also. But yes, back to this victorious, glorious, just absolute. I can't even, I need to come up with another word in regards to this win over this appeal court case, that Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, won. Miss Jacqueline, Baltimore, thank you very much. We here at Meghan, Duchess of Advocacy World Podcast, we absolutely appreciate you supporting us. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who has supported us, not just financially, but just listening to the podcast and following us on Twitter. Our Instagram page is starting to pick up a little bit with followers. YouTube page is definitely picking up with followers. So thank you. But, for me, it's not about how many followers I have. It's about supporting Meghan and Prince Harry for me, because there's just so much shit out there about them. And that's the reason why I started this YouTube channel. Oh, and by the way, we are on Spotify now. Yay. We are on Apple Podcasts now. Yay. And we're doing really well on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So if you want to listen to us there, absolutely listen to us on those platforms as well. Let's see. I'm checking you guys out here in the chat, making sure that there's no trolls. Let me know if any trolls come in the chat so we can first kick their asses, stomp them down, and then we'll kick their asses out the chat. You guys know how I do. I pulls no punches. So if there are any conservative squatties in the house, welcome. But you may have to clutch your pearls. Tell Baron I said hello. I listened to him. And I just love his podcast. I don't listen to them all, but I do listen to them. And I just love his banter as well. We'll get back to this victorious knockout, drag out, ass kicking that Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, gave to the Mel on Sunday. But I just want to say out there in Sussex Squad land that, I'm just so happy that there are so many more positive podcasts that are out there now, and that there are a lot of squatties out there starting their own podcasts. And I think it's a beautiful thing. Okay. We all should support each other. All right. So I was checking out, oh my gosh, I can't remember the name. And when I remember the name, I will definitely give it a shout out. But I was listening to a new podcast, and I thought those ladies were just lovely. So it's definitely important that we support each other. Hello, Thrive with Meghan and Harry. Welcome. Let's see. I don't want to miss anybody, giving shout outs. Let's see. Again, thank you, B10 £. Thank you for the donation. Let's see. Hello, Miss Maggie. That's a name that I see a lot. All right. Now back to Meghan, Duchess of Advocacy. Meghan, Duchess of Success. Meghan, Duchess of Impact. Meghan, Lily and Archie's mama. Queen Doria's daughter, right? Let's go back and talk about her victorious win against the Melon on Sunday. She won again, right? She won again. This is the second time that Meghan has won against the Melon on Sunday, the Associated Papers, whatever they're called. This is the second time that she's won. The judgment came down December 2nd. To be honest, I think as soon as the 3-day trial was over, I think those judges had made up their mind in less than 3 hours. I don't think it took them that long at all to come up with their decision because, it was an easy case, right? It was an easy case, right? But of course, the trash bucket, yellow journalism press, didn't report it like that. All they wanted to focus on was the fact that Meghan apologized to the court. That's all they wanted to focus on. And, they do a huge disservice. That's right, Lisa. They messed with the wrong Black woman. They sure did. But, the press, and that includes a lot in the American press as well. They do the public a disservice. Awesome. I see 153 people in the live chat. That is awesome. Because I have not done a live chat. Woo! Woo-hoo! When was the last time I did a live chat? My God. Okay, so 157 and counting. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. But Connie, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But again, back to the press, right? And that includes some press here in the United States. With this copy and paste, yellow, lazy ass journalism, just regurgitating what all the, what the British tabloid press is saying. It's just wrong. It's just so wrong. It's wrong, right? All they wanted to focus on was the apology. That's all they focused on. And all they focused on was Knopf's, shitty ass written statement trying to lynch Meghan in court. He presented text messages that were not in its full context. But these trash bucket, lazy ass journalists didn't seem to want to focus on that. These trash bucket, lazy ass, toll fungus, punk ass journalists, barely spoke about Meghan's 21-22 written page response in regards to Knopf's written statement. Her 21-22 page written statement, it murdered Knopf's written statement. She pointed out the inconsistencies in his written statement. She pointed out that, hey, his text messages, they're quoted statements. They're not in its full context. But I have those text messages as well. And so here you go. your judgeship. Okay? Here you go. I mean, I had to look for them. I had to request them because for whatever reasons, they were deleted from my phone by some cyber security, rural protection thing. But here you go. And by the way, Mr. Snake, Mr. Noth, Snake, Weasel, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for reminding me about those text messages. Thank you for reminding me about the emails. Because you helped my case, asshole. You helped my case. All right? So thank you. You backstabbing, fork-tongued weasel. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me about those text messages and those emails. Because they prove my case. They prove my case, you dumbass piece of shit. That I never briefed your dumbass to go tell the authors of Finding Freedom about the damn letter to my sperm donor. So thank you. Thank you very much. And Lisa, I didn't either. Lisa Woods. I honestly didn't. And that's what really pisses me off about these lazy ass so-called journalists. You're supposed to report the whole freaking story, not just the gossip part. Okay, Catherine. So Gail King got it right. Did she get it right? Okay. Yeah. Leave it to a Black woman to get it right, right? Oh, we're up to 176. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the live stream of Meghan, Duchess of Advocacy World Podcast. Or how about Success Late Night Talk with Special K Thoughts? I hope you guys can hear me because you know me, I go on a tangent. I go on a tangent. So how's everybody doing? It's Friday night. It's the weekend, baby. Let's see here where I'm at. It is 10:26. Holla at me. Let me know where you're from, where you're at. One thing about when I look at the stats in my podcast, of course, America's number one, right? A lot of American squatties. That's the number one audience. So America, Americans, I love you, I love you, I love you. But you know who is right behind America when it comes to the listening audience of Meghan, Duchess of Advocacy podcasts? What country is right behind the American listeners? Yes. I love Dr. Shola's response too. What country do you think is right behind the American listeners when it comes to this podcast? Any guess? America's number one. In case somebody says, is it the UK? Sherry wants to know, is it the UK? Is it Canada? Black Queen, welcome. Is it Canada? Oh, I see somebody's from Barbados. Welcome. Columbus, Ohio. Welcome. Australia. Welcome. I see a lot of people thinking it's the UK. Canada. Africa. Well, Catherine, are you from Africa, or are you saying that is the country Africa? Hello, Angela from the ATL. New York City in the house. The country that is right behind the United States when it comes to the biggest listening audience for Meghan, Duchess of Advocacy World podcast, aka previously known as Meghan's World, is, of course, the United Kingdom. Yes, the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom is neck and neck with Canada. And right behind Canada is Australia. All that hate that Meghan gets in Australia is just it's funny to me. You know, she gets a lot of hate in Australia. But anyway, I just wanted to point that out for whatever reasons. Brooklyn, New York in the house. Yes, of course. United Kingdom. But what was I talking about? Oh, we're up to 192. We're up to 192. Oh, yes, back to my, piss on the press. The press has got to do a better job. Okay, especially these AKA quote unquote credible media news outlets. It's like, report the whole story, because you do your viewing audience a disservice. A lot of Meghan haters really honestly thought she was going to lose the appeals court case because all they wanted to talk about was how she had to apologize. Meghan didn't have to apologize. Okay, she apologized because she wanted to respect the court. Okay, she just wanted to respect the court. She offered an apology. She did the right thing. Okay, she did the right thing. But what these haters have to realize and understand is that the three judges that were on the appeal court case panel, they saw all of the evidence, right? They were privy to all of the evidence, not just the gossip stuff. Okay, they saw it all. All right. So no, I wasn't surprised that the decision went in Meghan's favor. A lot of people in the Success Squad were not surprised. It's just the dumbass haters who were surprised. And to be honest, I don't even think a lot of the dumbass haters were that surprised. Okay. I really honestly don't. Yes, the press doesn't want to do better. The monarch has given the green light. Yeah, and you know what? We're going to talk about that, Adina. We're going to talk about that. The monarchy, the institution, right? We all know that they gave the green light to Knopf. They gave the green light. You cannot tell me that Egghead had no idea that Knopf was going to participate in the lynching of Meghan in her court case. Okay? William gave the go-ahead. William reminded Knopf about those text messages. Okay? Those text messages and those emails, that is the property of the crown. Okay? Those text messages and emails are the property of the crown. Knopf has been meeting with the Daily Mail editor, or the Mail on Sunday editor. What's his name? Ferdy? Whatever the hell his name is. Who gives a shit, right? Who gives a shit what his name is? But he had met with the editor of the Mail on Sunday like twice before. Right? Not just him, but I like to refer to the four people as the lynch mob four, right? Remember that? During the first court case, when the lynch mob four, right? All of a sudden, they were going to testify in court, or they weren't going to testify in court, whatever it was. They just wanted to be neutral. Remember that bullshit? Right? So William has sanctioned Knopf since the beginning. All right. So William, he's been briefing, and we've all called it, all roads lead to Kingston Palace. right? Yes. William should be shameful. I mean, he's very hateful. He's very hateful and he's very lazy, right? Karma is going to get him because William sanctioned Knopf to do this. William gave the go-ahead. All right. Makes no sense why Meghan did no longer had access to the text messages and emails, but Knopf still did. That makes absolutely no damn sense to me. All right. It's like, why in the hell would you allow royal staff to be able to keep text messages and emails from royals? Why would a royal staff be allowed to keep that stuff, but a royal family member can't? And I don't want to hear the bullshit about, well, royals, their phones and their emails get hacked into. Well, I'm pretty sure that the royal staff phones and emails get hacked into as well. As a matter of fact, the royal staff are the main ones, right? To where all text messages and emails should be deleted from them, right? Should be deleted from their cell phones and their computers because they're the main assholes that are briefing against the royals, right? They're the main ones that are briefing against the royals. So they definitely should not have access or maintain access to previous text messages and emails. All right. William sanctioned Knopf to cut his own sister-in-law at the knees, and we all know it. Okay. So, again, it didn't matter. It didn't matter because she won anyway. She still won. Okay. She still won, William. So you just going to have to maintain being mad because she still won. She still kicked your ass, William. I mean, it really is. It's really sad that a brother would famously and publicly show his brother that he doesn't give a damn about his well-being. You're absolutely right. Is it Delphine? You're absolutely right. Why does William hate Meghan so much? Like, why? Like, what is it? I mean, he really is a racist, in my opinion. I mean, that's some deep seat rooted hate, wouldn't you say? He is a future king. And that's another thing that the press really isn't focusing on too much, is how William's right-hand man was sanctioned to present evidence against his own sister-in-law. I mean, that's some low down, slimy, grimy BS. I mean, that's like worse than a snake. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's lower than what a snake would do. That's almost sadistic? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just crazy. He is a future king acting like this. He doesn't want his brother happy because he's not happy in his marriage, obviously, right? Obviously he's not happy in his marriage. Come on. William just doesn't appear to be happy in his marriage with Mumbleina. Okay? He's just not happy. All right. How's everybody doing in the chat room? Oh, we're up to 219. 219. This is lovely. I just love talking to you guys. I just love this Success Squad family. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Okay, I see Philly is in the house. I am. Welcome. Let me go back up. See, did I miss anybody? Let's see. Let's see. Okay, Toronto is in the house. Okay. A shout out again to Ohio. What? There's no Cali peeps up in here. Now, you know what? California, Cali squad, y'all better stand up. Oh, wow. Is there any Cali peeps in the house? Anybody from California in the house? Oh, wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Miss Sandy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for supporting this channel. Sandy Hairston. Thank you. We really appreciate it. I need to see some California peeps up in the house. Okay? Don't make me come out to California. Yeah, black light. It's like, I kind of agree with you. Does William really hate Harry? You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't stand his own brother? You know, it just really makes you think. I don't think William was ever happy for Harry. All right, finally, a California person is in the house. Hello. Is it Marilyn? I hope I'm saying your name right. Welcome. It's like, how can you not be happy for your own brother? I don't think, to be honest, I don't think William gives a damn about Archie or Lilibet. Remember the story that came out that William was not going to allow Lilibet to have her christening in the UK? Remember that story? I think that story is true. All right. Let's get back to this victorious win that Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, recently had against the Mail on Sunday. This is her second win. Don't you just love it? I mean, like, this is her second win. This is her second win. And, you know, like Meghan said, you know, this win is a win for us all. This is about right to privacy. All right. It's not about all the other bullshit that they were trying to bring into this court case, you know, about sperm donors' rights. Man, fuck sperm donor. Again, I know we got some conservative squatties in the house. You might have to clutch your pearls or plug your ears because Special K Thoughts does veer off to the left. All right. But, you know, it's like, I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? Yes, we do. We do want that full page apology. We sure do. But, you know, they're going to stall on that. They are. They're going to stall on the full page apology. And, you know, it is what it is with that. But I think they rather pay more money out their ass, to be honest, than do the full page apology to Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. But again, it's about right to privacy. That's what this case was about. Famous people have a right to privacy. If the Mail on Sunday won this court case, then that means that all press would have the right to publish anybody's letter to a family member or a friend. That means that they would have the right to publish whatever letters you have written. So again, this was bigger than Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. It really was. This court case really was. It wasn't just about her. It was about us all. It was about all of us, right? Because if they won, that means that the press would have the right to publish anybody's private letter to a loved one, a friend, just whatever. They can publish your shit in the paper. You know what I'm saying? Okay, what does Sonia say? William hates Harry because he no longer has control over him, and Harry has what he will never have in his life: a beautiful, intelligent, articulate, well-rounded wife. Amen. Hallelujah. Uh-oh, we're up to 240, 242. Success Squad, Meghanettes in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Absolutely. I absolutely agree with that statement. Absolutely. I think he's been jealous of Harry his whole life. You know what I mean? I really do. Question: has anybody ever heard William say that he loves Harry? I mean, we've heard Harry say it a lot. I love my brother. I love William to pieces, or whatever he said. I love my brother. I will always support my brother. Has anybody ever heard William say that he loves Harry? Exactly. Never. I have never, ever, ever in life, ever, 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 ever in life, ever, 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 never, ever in my life, ever heard William say that he loves Harry. Never. Nope. No, N-O-P-E. Nope. Capital N-O-P-E. I have never heard William say that he loves Harry. Never in life. Never, ever, ever, ever in life have I ever heard William say that he loves Harry. Okay. But we've heard Harry say that he loves William and he would support William. He just doesn't want to support William in regards to being a working royal. And that's okay. That is okay. It's okay for a family member to lead the family business. That's life. There's always one. There's always one in the family who wants to do their own thing, right? There's always one. Okay? So there's nothing wrong with Harry leaving the family business. William can do his own thing and Harry can do his own thing. But you know what the problem is with that when it comes to the royal family is that they really believe in the hierarchy system. Right? Nobody can outshine the monarch. Nobody can outshine the future king. Nobody can outshine the future in the family. Nobody can do that. Right? And if they do, if they step out of line, right, then they try to hurt their own family member. That's just sick. That's just crazy to me. But anyway, back to this victorious court case win by Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Okay. Like I was saying, it was a privacy case. It was a copyright case. The judges saw through the bullshit. They saw through the backstabbing. They saw through the gossip. They understood why Meghan apologized. They understood that sperm donor had no freaking rights. Did you guys read that? I was reading the appeals, whatever you call it. I was reading the judgment, and you know, there's a part in there where they talk about sperm donor, right? And the Mail on Sunday, I mean, not the Mail on Sunday, the judges basically said, bump sperm donor. Okay, they're like, bump him. He had no right to give the Mail on Sunday the letter in the first place. And they were like, furthermore, you know, with his constant revealing and commenting, he should have went to the Duchess first before he was doing all that mess. I thought that shit was hella funny. And you know, you guys know that they're going to go by the playbook, right? The same old playbook, right? Whenever Meghan does something good, whenever there's a lot of good press about her, right? Whenever she does something, that gets worldwide attention and it's a lot of positive press, what's the first thing they do? What's the good old playbook that they do? Right. Church in LA, what time is it where you're at? I can't believe that I'm still up. Hi, Baron. How are you doing? Welcome to the chat. What's the first thing that they do when Meghan and Prince Harry make worldwide international news? And it's all positive. It's all good. What's the first thing that they do? What's the playbook that they do? Right? They roll out sperm donor, right? They roll his 5 chin, 10 stomach, wide ass out. And he's always on some, what is it? Some news station out the UK. What is that? GB News? Trashing Meghan, right? And then they'll probably roll out the whack ass alleged child abuser sister, half sister, right? She'll be on TV, right, talking trash about Meghan. It's like we all know. That's right, Lisa. We all know that that's coming up. He's going to be on TV whining about, it's his right to be able to testify in court and blah, 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 blah. Right. I read, speaking about the, alleged child abuser half sister, because, that's another narrative that's hardly spoken about when it comes to the half demon sister. Yes, it's repetition. It's the same old playbook, because we all know what's coming. And then they're going to bring up the bullying bullshit, right? You know what's interesting? Hold on, I need to take a drink. Hold on. Yes, Mumbleina gets me all the time too, Angela. Mumbleina! 261 in the chat. Success Squad, stand up. Stand up, right? Wear the SS on your chest, because we the best. Shout out to everybody in the Success Squad. I know they're not in here, but shout out to Tina and Michelle. Because I'm telling you right now, if it wasn't for those two ladies, I wouldn't have this channel. I really honestly wouldn't. And I definitely wouldn't be doing this channel the way that I do it, with the way I cuss and the way I go off and the way, I just go in hard. Shout out to them for being their true, authentic selves and starting this squad. All right. And no, I'm not a kiss up. I'm not sucking up to nobody. But those two ladies deserve props. They really, really do. Because I promise you, I wouldn't have started this channel if it wasn't for them. And for those of you guys who know my habits and who have been following Meghan's World, now known as Meghan, Duchess of Advocacy podcast, I don't really put that many podcasts out. I'm just like the type of, person that's constantly putting out podcasts. I honestly just don't have the time. But I started this podcast because those two ladies inspired me. They inspired me like, wow, if those two are going in hard, it gave me the courage to go in hard. Okay. So anyway, yes, they are. They really, really are. And I think we all know that they're going to be ending their podcast, I think in December. So, that's going to be a huge loss for us, but I'm pretty sure they'll still be around doing other things, and they're still going to be present in this Success Squad world. But I done lost train of thought. What was I talking about? Another California squatty. What's up, Rachel's son? What part of Cali are you from? Are you a northern Cali? You a southern Cali? Are you a central Cali? Okay. For those of you who know my story, I was born in South Carolina, the Low Country, but I was raised in Cali. Okay. I was raised in Cali. Grew up in California. Went to elementary school in California, junior high school, graduated from college in California. But both of my parents are from South Carolina. So as a kid growing up, we went to South Carolina almost every year. So I always knew my low country roots. But anyway, what were we talking about? I live about an hour and 15 minutes from Charleston, Sandy. About an hour and 15 minutes from Charleston. And I go to Charleston all the time. I go to Savannah all the time. So thank you, Miss Dolores. Adriana or Adrian, welcome. Boros, welcome. I recognize your name a lot. You are a dedicated squatty. Sonia Johnson is too. Church Nelly is too. All you guys are. I know all these names. Okay? Makes you feel good. But back, what were we talking about? Oh my gosh, I lost train of thought. Okay, so we were talking about privacy, how this court case wasn't just about Meghan. It was about us all, right? Freedom of press does not mean that you have the freedom to breach somebody's privacy. It doesn't matter how famous they are. It doesn't matter. Freedom of press does not mean that you have the right to breach somebody's privacy. It does not mean that you have the right, that the press has the right, I should say. Okay, let me go back. Freedom of press does not mean that the press has the right to breach anybody's privacy. Freedom of the press does not mean that the press has the right to publish anybody's private letter. Okay, and that's what this case was all about. All right. Arnold Sanders, welcome. He says he's an OG squatty, 2016. And you know what, Mr. Arnold? I did not join the Success Squad until maybe, when was Archie born? When was Archie born? I can't believe I said that out loud. So Marchie was born May 2019. So I joined the Success Squad right when Meghan and Harry did their first royal tour. That's when they toured, Australia and Tonga and New Zealand. That's when I joined the Success Squad. Okay. So you've got some squatties who've been down with Harry and Meghan since they started dating. Now, we're going to get back to the court case win, but I'm going to be straight up with you. Now, I've been a Meghan fan since her Suits days. Okay. Suits was my show. And I think I've said this before, but Suits was my show. Right. And I used to watch it every Wednesday night. And I used to have friends that would come over and we would wait for Suits to come on, and I would have my popcorn and Coke Zero, and I had another friend that would drink wine, and we would watch Suits. And, Meghan wasn't my favorite character. Okay, Rachel, she wasn't my favorite character. My favorite character was Jessica, Gina Torres's character, right? I just loved her. But Suits was my show. And one day, I can't remember what I was doing. And just to back it up a little bit. All right, Kimberly Orr, new member. Welcome, Miss Kimberly. Okay. Welcome. Thank you for your support. We truly appreciate it. But back to what I was saying. The first time I saw Meghan on TV, I thought, uh-oh. Right. I was like, she looked a little suspect. And what I mean by that, I thought, seems like there's something else going on up in there. Right. But I was doing something, and I think it was like 2012 or something like that. And all these celebrities were doing like a campaign against racism. And lo and behold, there's Meghan Markle, right? And she was telling her story about, being biracial and how a lot of people, really didn't realize that she was half black because of her skin tone and all that. And that's when I really started following her. And I thought, oh, okay, she's biracial. Okay, that's cool. And then I discovered that, hey, that she's not just an actress, and there's nothing wrong with being an actress, but I realized that after following her more, that there was more depth to her, that she was really into social causes, and that she was a straight up feminist. And I thought that was cool. But anyway, I'm rambling here. But what I'm saying is, my point is that I was into Meghan. I was a casual fan of hers. And I used to go on the TIG, and I would see her on different talk shows. I mean, for those of us who've been following Meghan, we used to see her on the Today Show, right? We would see her on the Today Show doing fashion. We would see her on different talk shows, right? Because she had her hands in many pots, right? But anyway, back to my point. When word got out that Meghan was dating Prince Harry, I'm going to tell you straight up, I wasn't happy about that. I really honestly wasn't. I was not happy that she was dating Prince Harry. I wasn't. I'm going to be straight up. I was like, she can do better than that. I'm just being honest. That's what I felt. I mean, and I love Prince Harry. Don't get me wrong. But, over here in America, now you have some Americans who are royal watchers, but over here in America, we just don't view the royal family like that, right? And I was like, oh, she can do better than that. That's not going to last. I mean, that's just the way I felt. I was like, and then when they got engaged, I was like, does she really want to marry him? Like, really? You know what I'm saying? I was like, really? Because, like, dude, girl, you're a feminist. You're on the world stage, on the UN, and you're doing a lot of your speech. She's doing a lot of speaking engagements in regards to women's rights and United Nations, and I just didn't see how that was going to work. And then on top of that, it's like, she's a very independent woman. She's somebody who makes her own money, somebody who's very successful in her own right, has her own, blog. Like, how is that going to work? So to be honest, I wasn't really too happy when she got engaged to Prince Harry. I'm just keeping it real. But, once they got married, I was like, well, you know what? It's her life. So she's going to do what she want to do. You know what I mean? And I hope it works out for her. But anyway, again, I went on yeah, she did. She upgraded him. I'm sorry, but she did. She upgraded Prince Harry. But anyway, back to this lovely win. What do you guys talk about in the chat? Somebody said, who had to set them up? Who had to set up? Let's see. What are y'all talking about? But I guess my point is that when Meghan was dating Prince Harry, right, I really honestly didn't pay attention to it. I really honestly didn't. I didn't realize that it was that serious between them. And then they got engaged. And I was like, oh shit, really? And I still really honestly didn't pay that much attention to it. Right. And then bam, it was the wedding. I was like, God damn, she's really marrying him. But yeah, Harry did have to step up his game. And he admitted that he had to step up his game. But as long as she's happy, then I'm happy. But she's had to go through a lot. I guess what I'm trying to say, I'm just going to be real. It really pisses me off that she has gone through so much after she's married him. It really honestly does. It hurts my heart to see her go through so much pain and to see how the British tabloids have been able to ruin her character. It really, really does. So that's why I am so happy that she has won, this court case. I'm just so happy. You know what I mean? And of course it would take an American biracial woman with African heritage to take down and slay a British tabloid. It would. It really, really would. And again, don't get me wrong about Prince Harry, because I've always liked Prince Harry. I've always loved Prince Harry. He's always been my favorite. His mother was my favorite. Okay. My mother was a huge Princess Diana fan. My mom talks about Princess Diana, and my mom's got PTSD when it comes to Princess Diana. And I think I've mentioned that numerous times on Twitter. I mean, my mom can't stand Prince Charles. My mom boo-hoo cried, snot-nosed down cried when Princess Diana died. So I've always loved Prince Harry. And there was a time where I liked Prince William too, but now I can't stand his bald-headed ass. Sorry, motherfucker. No, she doesn't. She doesn't deserve the treatment. And it just hurts my heart to see the way she gets treated by the British tabloids. But anyway, back to this court case win. I'm rambling. So basically, when you read about this court case win, those judges were like, the Mail on Sundays lawyers, they were all over the place. They were just all over the place. As the longer that the court case went, they tried to change their strategy. And the judges saw right through it, and they were all over the place. It's like, dude, it's like you guys presented Knopf the snake, and you cannot, the evidence that Knopf presented is, they're like, what the hell? What the hell is this bullshit? What the hell is this bullshit? How in the hell are you going to say that just because she suspected that the letter would leak, that it doesn't mean that she wanted the letter to leak? Like, what the hell type of yak are you drinking? Okay, that's probably what the judges were thinking. She suspected that the letter would leak. It's not like she wanted the letter to leak. And furthermore, dumbass, you presented text messages where she specifically asked your retarded ass, well, you know what? I take that word back. Where she asked your dumbass not to even share the letter to her own private secretary. So what the hell are you smoking? That's probably what the judges were thinking. Like you're presenting evidence that's helping her. Somebody in the chat said that. He presented, Knopf the snake, presented evidence that helped Meghan. He presented evidence that clearly showed a woman that did not want to share this letter. This is between me and you, Weasel Knopf. This information, this letter is between me and you. And I'm only writing this damn letter, right? So my husband's family will stop berating him. That's why I'm writing this freaking stupid ass letter to my sperm donor, right? I mean, Knopf presented evidence that would help Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, right? And I felt bad for her when I was reading that stuff, And you know what cracked me up? Because I see some in the chat speaking about sperm donor, and I don't mind speaking about sperm donor. You have some squatties that don't like speaking about him, this, that, and the other. I'll speak about sperm donor because that is a bastard. Okay, he is the worst thing ever for a grown man, especially a grown man in his whole big age, to purposely go on TV and to go in the press and trash his daughter the way he does. Right? You need to fight fire with that. You really, really do. That is a son of a bitch. I don't know what Queen Doria saw in him. I guess that's why she divorced him so quickly, right? But anyway, he's not a father. He's not. He's a straight asshole. But anyway, back to Knopf, right? I mean, he even verified that Meghan was trying to get in contact with her father. It's in the freaking text messages. Again, all he did was help Meghan. But you didn't hear the lazy ass yellow journalist report that. How Knopf verified that Meghan had been trying to get in contact with sperm donor when he had his fake ass heart attacks. And what did he do? He contacted TMZ instead. Right? I mean, that's what he did. He contacted TMZ instead. And I had no idea that Meghan had mentioned her wicked alleged child abuser half sister. I had no idea that she had mentioned her. But she basically mentioned that her wicked demon half sister had 3 children by 3 different daddies or something like that. I thought that shit was funny as hell. But anyway, back to the lawsuit. Again, congratulations to Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. I'm gonna look at her statement real quick. Let's see, because she, and I was reading on Twitter that I'm not too sure who, but somebody had commented that oh, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, her statement was so angry, like she was so angry. Here we go with the bullshit again, using a racist trope, right? Angry black woman, right? She was so angry. Her statement was just so angry. 285 in the chat, 287 in the chat. Hello, everybody. Hello. We're talking about Meghan's victorious win in regards to the appeals court case. I mean, we all knew she was going to win, right? I mean, like, we all knew she was going to win. I mean, there was no doubt in my mind, because the Mail on Sunday, it's like they got a bullshit ass case. They're trying to muddy the waters. All they want to do is everybody focus on the Finding Freedom book. Here's a question I want to ask you, squatties. Church Nelly said, I can show you an angry black woman. You go, Church Nelly. That's what I'm saying. This Finding Freedom book, I hate that fucking book. My God, my God, my God. It's like I hate it and I love it. You understand what I'm saying? It's like I hate it and I love it. It's like this book, I can't even explain it. And here's another point about that book that a lot of these dumbass, gossipers, royal fan fiction gossipers tend not to focus on. There was a lot of stuff, positive stuff about Egghead and Mumbalina in that book. Right? In the Finding Freedom book, there was a lot of positivity about Egghead and Mumbleina. But no, they don't want to focus on that. Right? They don't want to focus on that. All they want to do is, you guys notice how incensed, how these royal fan fiction gossipers get whenever there's a media person or just whoever that says something positive about Meghan, or if they point out the hypocrisy in regards to Meghan and Harry, or if it's just unbiased, straight coverage about Meghan and Harry, they get so incensed and they get outraged. Right? You guys notice that? It's like, if you're not trashing Harry and Meghan, then you're biased. Now, ain't that some bullshit? If you are not trashing Harry and Meghan, then you're biased. You're straight biased. You have no credibility. Right? Now, isn't that some bullshit? Like, if you are not trashing Harry and Meghan, but especially Meghan, you are biased and your opinion means nothing, and you are a team Meghan fan when you're just being unbiased and telling the truth. That's how deep entrenched they are when it comes to the hateration of Harry and Meghan, but especially Meghan, though. Especially Meghan. I want to make sure you guys can still hear me. I'm going back up because I saw somebody with an important question. Oh, Joan, you don't care for Omid? I go back and forth on Omid. I really do. I see, Omid, he's a rural reporter. That is his bread and butter. But I think, me personally, I don't think we should hate on Omid, but I definitely think we should side-eye him as well. But anyway, Sherry Ware, my question to KP is, why encourage Meghan to give input in the book and then work with BM to accuse Meghan of working with Omid for the book? Never mind, I answered my question. Well, that's a very good point, Sherry. And that was another thing that was brought out, that the lazy ass press didn't point out. The royal family encouraged, they wanted Meghan and Harry to work with the Authors of Finding Freedom. And Meghan clearly states in the text messages, in the emails, that she didn't want to do that. There's a text message, I think, or an email where Meghan points out Omid. She busts his ass out, saying that he tweeted something that wasn't true. So she definitely didn't want to meet him. Right? But you notice they gloss over that. They don't talk about that. They just want to talk about how Omid is a spokesperson and a cheerleader for the Sussexes. When really, I don't think Harry and Meghan trust Omid at all. I don't think they trust anybody that has anything to do with royal. I really honestly don't. But anyway, back to what I was saying. You guys notice how, it's like you have to hate Harry and Meghan. You can't report nothing positive. You can't be unbiased, because if you are, then that means you are team Harry and Meghan. I do not understand why they get so outraged. Right? They really get outraged by that. It's like they're literally going to bust a blood vessel if there's any reporter or if there's any positive news. Okay, we're going to talk more about this court case, but let's go ahead and talk about the princes and the press. Let's go ahead and talk about that because I actually watched that. Yes, I did. I actually watched it. I felt like it was my duty to watch it. If that makes any sense. Can we get to 300? Can we get to 300 in this live stream? I mean, I would really love that if we can get to 300. That would just be lovely. But I did watch it, right? And if you guys notice, a lot of the criticism from these rural fan fiction assholes is that it was a pro Harry and Meghan documentary. Just goes back to my point. You know, I don't know the guy's name, but obviously I think he's a reporter or a journalist for the BBC. He actually has no skin in the game when it comes to being a pro Harry and Meghan person. Okay, that absolutely makes no sense. I heard he's anti-monarchy to the fullest. So, it makes no sense why he would be pro Harry and Meghan. All he did was give, right, the royal fan fiction gossip mongers a platform, right? That's what he did. And they told what they do and they told how they get stories. Okay. And they basically let the world know that the different houses within the palace brief against each other. So how is that pro Harry and Meghan? Okay. I'm going to tell you why those royal fan fiction gossip mongers felt that documentary was pro Harry and Meghan. Because I have yet to hear what story did Harry and Meghan brief those royal rodents about William and Kate. They still haven't come up with the story that Harry and Meghan briefed the royal rodents about William and Kate or Prince Charles and his side hoe. You know what Prince Charles did? He actually turned a hoe into a housewife. Oh my God. We had 303. Must be some haters in the chat. But he did. Big up to Prince Charles. He actually turned a hoe into a housewife. Hello, Rosa. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. This is Success Late Night Talk with Special K Thoughts. Okay. And we are definitely going to do more of these live podcasts. We'll either do them Fridays or Saturday nights. But anyway, but he did. Big up to Prince Charles, Daddy Charles, sausage fingers. He turned a hoe into a housewife. That's what he did. He turned a hoe into a housewife. Fred and Gladys. All right. So anyway, back to the princess, whatever, in the press. Yes, I'm sipping a little bit on some. I'm sipping a little bit on this Henny, so it's kicking in a little bit. All right. Back to the prince and the presses. 300. Love you guys, and we've been doing this for an hour and 30 minutes, so we'll keep this to 2 hours. Okay. Now, back to the princess and the press. And again, let's do a big clap and a big thumbs up for Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, her glorious, victorious slay, knockout dragon fight against the Mail on Sunday, the Associated Papers, press, whatever. Let's give a huge thumbs up, a hand clap, hearts, emojis, all of that, because that's huge for Meghan. She's gone through so much, she really has. And like she said, it's not just a win for her, it's a win for all of us, right? It's a win for all of us. And I worry about her sometimes because that's a lot of stress. That's a lot of stress. But back to the princess and the press, and we'll still go back to Meghan's victorious win because I did want to point out some things that she said in her statement. But for those of you who just joining us, we're at 307. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What we're doing is we're doing a big thumbs up. We're doing hearts. We're doing flowers. Queen Doria refers to Meghan, as flowers. So you can do flowers, you can do roses, just whatever. Just let's just show, nothing but love to Meghan. I know she's, well, I don't know, but I suspect that she, probably stressed out a lot in regards to this court win. And we all know she just had a baby, right? She just had a baby. And for those of us who have had children, we all know that our hormones be jacked up after you have a baby. You be so emotional and the hormones are up and down. And it's a lot of adjusting. And, she's got 2-year-old, King Archie. And there's a lot going on in that house right now. There's a lot going on in the Sussex house right now. So big thumbs up to Meghan and a big thumbs up to Prince Harry for him being so supportive of his wife. Now that's a man. Okay. That is a man. That is a man's man. Top notch. True character. Giving up. He will give up any and everything for Meghan and his children. Okay. So big ups to those two. But back to the princess and the press. Like I was saying, and I know a lot of you guys didn't watch it, but I watched it. I took one for the team. All right. Yes, Diane Hawkins. Harry is a real man and a soldier. If there are any veterans in the chat, big thumbs up to you. Okay. I love my veterans. A lot of people know that I'm a veteran. So big ups to all the veterans and to all the military families that are serving right now. And if there's anybody in the chat that's serving in the armed forces right now, big up to you. And I'm very supportive of the military community. But again, back to what we were talking about. I noticed throughout that whole documentary so far, they have yet to talk about an example of when the Sussex household briefed against the Cambridges. They haven't come up with an example yet. They have not come up with an example of the Sussex household briefing against Fred and Gladys. They have yet to come up with an example. Yet. And that's why a lot. Am I killing you? Am I getting you, Angela? But that's why a lot of these royal fan fiction gossip rodent mongers are so upset. Because it is making William and Charles look bad. And just overall, for me watching it, it just makes the whole institution look bad, right? It's like you got these different houses within the institution backstabbing and backbiting and vilifying each other. And the royal family is supposed to be the example of a loving, very supportive family, right? But this documentary is exposing the total opposite. I mean, they are a hot mess. And what I loved about that documentary, that's another reason why you got people like, Richard Kay and who else? All the little Rickies, right? How come, let me ask you this question. How come all of the royal rodents whose first name is Richard, how come they all act like a bunch of bitches? Like seriously, they all act like a whole bunch of whiny bitches. It's like they're drama queens. But anyway,
Another reason why a lot of them were so upset is because Meghan's attorney is in this documentary. You saw her attorney? And her attorney gave the definition of what privacy is. Her attorney gave the definition of what bullying is. And and all of the royal gossip mongers, they got their panties in a knot. I mean, they're just outraged. They're incensed that Meghan's attorney is in this documentary. Meghan sent her attorney to be in this documentary. Right? And you know why she did that. You know why she did that. Because she's letting those motherfuckers know, say something that is untrue about me, and I'm going to fuck you up with my attorney. You know that's why she sent her attorney. She sent her attorney out there as a warning shot. Say something about me that's not true. I'm going to fuck you up the way I'm fucking up the melon Sunday. Excuse my language. Let me stop dropping F-bombs. But you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay? You was yelling at the TV? But seriously, see, Meghan's too smart. She's too smart for those inbreds. She's just too smart. Okay? Prince Harry, he's another one. They always want to paint Prince Harry like he's a dumbass. He's not. I think Prince Harry is smarter than William. Okay? Prince Harry just likes to have fun. And he's a people's people. He's like his mother. Right? That's right. Meghan said, try me. She said, try me, mofos. You better recognize. You're absolutely right, Diane. That's why she sent her attorney. Meghan is not playing with you guys. She's not effing around with you guys. You've been trashing her for the past 5 years. She's like, F this. I'm sending my attorney. Royal family, you guys can all get all you little petty houses can get together and you could put out your bullshit ass statement about how, we didn't get a chance to see the documentary. It's not fair. And if you guys won't let us see the documentary so we can respond, then we're not going to cooperate with the BBC anymore. And Egghead and Mumbleina are going to take away the Christmas special. Like anybody was really going to watch Mumbleina's Christmas special. Okay? What? Who? What? Who? Mumbleina and Surly Sophie? But anyway, I'm talking trash. I'm just talking trash. And that's why I'm going to start doing these live streams late at night because I'm going to talk shit. Okay? And I want to talk about some positive stuff too, but I'm going to talk shit too. As long as they're throwing daggers and talking all this shit about Meghan and dropping bombs on her and really trying to take her out, I'm going to do the same thing too on these podcasts. I can't just move on. I'm sorry. Okay. When they move on, then I will move on. But until they move on, I'm not moving on. Okay, so that's what's going to be up with these podcasts. Of course, I will talk about the positivity, but I fight fire with fire. That's Tina's fault. I'm just playing. But what's going on in the chat? Let me see. That's right, Susie. Stay with me, girl. Stay with me. But like I was saying, Harry's smarter than William. Harry's smarter than William. He's got bigger balls than William. Okay. And Harry is going to do the right thing. Okay. Harry is going to do the right thing. And Harry's like his mother. Okay. He has a heart. Okay. He's going to put other people first for the right reasons. Okay. And if shit ain't right, he's going to say something and he's going to do something about it. Okay, he's like his mother. He definitely is his mother's son, and William's like his dad. William is all about William, you know. But anyway, back to Meghan's lawyer. The royal family. Well, this is what I was saying about Meghan. She's too smart for those inbreeds. She really, really is. She sent her attorney there and said, "Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to participate, right? But I'm going to send my attorney. And my attorney is going to let it be known that I didn't I didn't bully nobody. I didn't bully no effing body. So it's time for you mofos to put up or shut up." Right? That's why she sent her attorney there. And furthermore, ain't nobody from the Sussex household briefed against anybody. Okay? She's too smart for those inbreds, and that's why they continue to gun for her. Okay? Because she's too smart for them. She just is. She is too smart. So anyway, it's just amazing to me how Prince Charles's his shenanigans. You know, they did the investigation on the honors for sale. Remember that? His right hand man was selling honors to the I don't know if that man was from Pakistan, but he was selling honors, and they did an investigation on that, right? And how long did it take them to get that investigation done? What? 1 month, 2 months? And of course, they hung out Prince Charles's right-hand man to dry. They hung him out to dry, right? Said it was all his fault. Trying to act like Prince Charles didn't know a damn thing. Like Prince Charles didn't know what was going on. Yes, the hell Prince Charles knew what the hell was going on. He knew that man was selling honors for what does that stuff even mean? The MBE and them letters, like I don't even know what that means, but evidently it's a huge thing in the UK. But his right hand man was selling honors. Prince Charles met with that man privately, so Prince Charles knew exactly what was going on. Okay, to act like he didn't know what was going on, it's just bullshit. But it's amazing to me how they finished that investigation within 1 month, 2 months. But it's going to take them 2 years, 2 years to finish the bullying investigation against Meghan. Now, that's just past stupid. Okay, and then they're not even going to interview her. So that's just dumb. Anyway, what's going on with the chat? Oh, we're up to 314. 314. How do you guys like the chat so far? Because you know me, I can just ramble and ramble and ramble. You know, I need a sidekick. That's what I need. I need a sidekick. MBE was being sold. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay. That must be a big deal in the UK. That must be something that people really respect. So, looks like to me. I'm going to go up in the chat to see what you guys were talking about. Let's see. Yes, he is. Always said his mother told him to always protect his family when he had one, and he does just that for his family. Yes, that is absolutely true. Let's see. What's going on? Harry took notes. Yes, he did. Enough is enough. Absolutely. Say something that is not true. Exactly. That's why Meghan sent her attorney. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Callie's in the house. Hello, Quinn. Oh, we're up to 312. Awesome. Hey, Bethany. Church Nelly, you are a dedicated swatty. You support all the podcasts. We love some church Nelly. All right. So we're going to talk probably for about another 20 minutes. Now, the princess and the press. I mean, I found it interesting. And of course, they got people in there that we just can't stand. You know, we can't stand some of the people that are in there. CT, the usual suspects. But it really got to me how they were so incensed about not being able to see baby Archie. Okay. I mean, they were really that pissed off about that. Enraged. I mean, they were enraged about the birth of Archie and how they weren't allowed to see him till, what was it, 2 or 3 days later? And see, this is another example of lazy ass journalism. Meghan said on the Oprah Winfrey interview that they were not asked to present Archie on the steps at the hospital. She said they weren't asked to. So she didn't understand why everybody just didn't tell the truth about that. Remember that? She said we weren't asked to. It wasn't like they were trying to hide Archie. It's just that they weren't asked to present him on the steps at the hospital. So anyway, back to this lawsuit. Meghan, she had a victorious win with this lawsuit. And what I loved about her statement, this is what I loved about her statement. Oh boy. Meghan, she calls out the owner of the Mail on Sunday. Calls his ass out. Did you guys see that? I mean, she calls him out. She says his name. Okay, and I'm going to read this. This is part of Meghan's statement after, she won her court case for the second time. Meghan wins again. Yes, I love her shade. I mean, okay, I'm going to read this part of the statement, but doesn't Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, have some epic clapbacks? I mean, she be clapbacking hard. I mean, she go in. I mean, she clapped back hard, like with her whole chest. Okay, remember the epic clapback when they were the ones that took her name off Archie's birth certificate? And she came up with carnival of so-called experts. Oh my God. That took me out. Like for real. Right? I mean, her clapbacks are epic. And then she came up with royal fan fiction. Oh my God. I just that's why I stand her. Okay. I mean, there are a lot of people that I stand. Don't get me wrong. Well, not a lot, but there are a few famous people that I stand, but I just love her clapbacks. If there are any more clapbacks that you guys can think of, put it in the chat. So we got Carnival of So-Called Experts. We got Royal Fan Fiction. Let's see. So if there's any more you could think of. Yeah, she does have a petty side. And I love it. I love her for it. But she called the owner of the Mail on Sunday out. She called his ass out. Right? So I'm going to read this statement in regards to what she said in her statement. I'm not reading the whole statement now because this Henny is starting to kick in a little bit. All right. Today, the courts ruled in my favor. Again. cementing that the Mail on Sunday, owned by Lord Jonathan, I guess it's Rothermere, Jonathan Rothermere. And why the fuck is he a lord? Like, what the hell is a lord? Okay. Has broken the law. Wow. Wow. You know what? Let me take a little drink. Wow. I'm going to read that again. Today, the courts ruled in my favor. Again, cementing that the Mail on Sunday, owned by Lord Jonathan Rothermere, has broken the law. Woo! Like, woo! She said, you, sir, Lord Jonathan Rothermere, you, sir, you've broken the law. You broke the law. You broke the law, Lord Jonathan Rothermere. You broke the law. You broke the law. Called him out. Called his ass out. Okay. I just love it. But you know what? Meghan doesn't stop there. Oh no, see, that's the Leo coming out in her. She doesn't stop there. Meghan goes on to say, these harmful practices don't happen once in a blue moon. They are a daily fail that divide us, and we all deserve better. Woo! Woo! She calls him out. Okay? She calls him out. Right? Says his name, and then says, not only did you break the law, but you and your trash ass paper, you guys are a daily fail. Daily. Not yearly, not monthly, but you guys are a daily fail. You're a daily fail, and you broke the law. And no, I'm not going to put up or accept no bullshit ass payment or settlement. No. No, not you, Lord Jonathan Rothermere. No. You're not just going to just give me, we're not just going to settle this. Oh, no. Because you're a daily fail. You're a daily fail and you broke the law. So the way you're going to compensate me is we're going to come up with a figure based on how much money you made off of publishing my private letter to my sperm donor. That's what we're going to do. We're going to figure this out. Lord Rothermere, excuse me. We're going to figure this out. Because you're not just going to just give me some settlement and then I'm going to give it to charity. And, we're not doing this, the royal way. No, we're doing it Meghan's way. And, we're going to calculate every article that you wrote about this letter. Yes. We're going to calculate, we're going to get all those articles together. We're going to calculate how much money you made off those articles. And that's what you're going to pay me, bitch. That's what you're going to pay me. Okay. And yes, the front page apology. I mean, you're probably going to take your time on that. And that's okay, bitch. Because then I'll probably say, well, you should get fined for each day that you are late on printing that 3-page apology. So I'm going to get you that way too. Okay. And then, I'm still not going to talk to you. I'm still not going to give interviews with you. You know, the American press is still going to get first dibs first. Why? Because you, Lord Rothermere, broke the law. And your paper is a daily fail. I just love it. I just love her. Okay. I love strong women like that. Okay. And I'm not saying that you have to be a strong woman in order for me to love you. Right. But I'm just saying, I love to see it when not just strong women, but when, you know, the underdog wins. I love it when the underdog wins. Okay. Yes, they have to do a front page an apology. And I heard that it was court ordered that it had to be a certain font. It couldn't be some little ass, you know, where you can barely see apology. Like it had to be a certain font and it had to be front page, right? That's what I heard. So I hope that's true. Right? But let's see. But again, congratulations to Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Okay, special K. Leaving at midnight. Pumpkin calling. Okay, Church Deli. No, we're gonna wrap it up because I gotta leave at midnight too. It's midnight over here for me too. So we're gonna do about 10 more minutes. I hope you guys are enjoying. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. We're at 3:32. Wow, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Somebody answered my question. Let me go back up. Bethany Golf. Yes, the first judge ruled on the font and the size. Thank you, Miss Bethany. Yes, we are way over 300. So that means, you know what that means? That means I'm gonna have to upgrade my my subscription on StreamYard. You're very welcome, Sonia. So yeah, let's celebrate Meghan's victorious win. Prince Harry, let's talk about him a little bit. Look at Prince Harry, he get the last 10 minutes of the podcast. World AIDS Day, you know, Prince Harry with that lovely letter honoring his mother, Princess Diana. I thought that was a beautiful thing. Again, you know, he is his mother's son. He truly, really is. I mean, you know, he's got character, he's got heart, and you know, I love him for it. So we're gonna go ahead and wind down with this podcast, with this live stream. Does anybody have any questions? I'm the type of person that if you can ask me anything, and if I don't know it, I don't know it. If you want my opinion, I'll tell you my opinion. But if I don't know it, I don't know it. But I'll definitely tell you my opinion. So any questions? Let's see. Thank you, Lydia. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the podcast. Thank you, Angela. And thank you to everybody who donated money. I really appreciate you. Again, you know, I do this podcast and I do this channel and I do the Twitter page and the Instagram page, all because I just want Meghan and Harry to have as much support as they can get. And what I've noticed is that they're getting a lot of support. There are squatties that are starting their own podcast, which is a beautiful thing, and I love it. Thank you, Church Nelly. I love you and I appreciate you. I thought I saw a question. Let's see. Let me go back up. I thought I saw somebody with a question. I think they're delaying the apology. I agree. They're going to delay and delay and delay that, honey. Yes, I love it when people stand up to bullies too, Sherry. The only reason why that, I was talking to somebody, the Sexy Squad, and I kind of believe this too. The Daily, the Mail on Sunday, they can care less. They care less if they win the court case or not. The only reason why they keep on appealing this is because they just want a court hearing. That's all. They want a court hearing so they can drag Meghan in court, and they want the showdown between her and her sperm donor. That's all that is. And I do believe that sperm donor has some type of contract with the Mail on Sunday. I think he signed some type of agreement with the Mail on Sunday. And he's definitely got some type of contract with that news show that he's on with that asshole Dan Wu. I think the sperm donor's got a contract with that television show. I really do, because he's always on there. Okay, here's the question. Do you believe Kate apologized to Meghan? Yes. I think she fell on her sword and apologized. Whatever Meghan said about that situation, I think, well, it's not, I know Meghan's telling the truth. It's just that I don't think Kate meant the apology. I think whatever happened, there was too many witnesses. So Kate had probably no choice but to eat crow. I can't stand Mamalina. Let me tell you something. And I don't really want to bring too much race into this, because we have squatties from all over the globe who are all different races, nationalities, ethnic backgrounds, from all different countries and everything. But let me tell you something. There's nothing more dangerous, in my opinion, than a white woman who feels like she's going to lose her position to a woman of color or a black woman. And I'll say that again. All right. Special K, are there dentists in the UK? No, there isn't. No, Catherine. Nope. Good night, Gloria. Thank you. Is it Gail? Gael? Thank you. I'm glad that you came. Let's see. Thank you, Connie. I'm glad that you enjoyed the podcast. Somebody's opened up a bottle of wine, looks like. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the podcast. Yeah, it's a fake apology. I agree. Kate didn't mean that shit. Meghan should have kicked her ass. And the thing about it is, we still don't know the whole story behind that. Because Meghan said that Kate said something that hurt her feelings. Okay. I really honestly don't think, I don't think it was about the bridesmaid dresses. Well, maybe it was, but obviously Kate cut into Meghan. She cut into her. And who does that to the bride while the bride is planning her wedding? Like, who does that? Right? Like, seriously, think about it. Right? You're planning your wedding, and your future sister-in-law says something to you that makes you cry. You're a grown-ass woman, and your sister-in-law says something to you that makes you cry. Your future sister-in-law. Wow. She never had a chance in that family. Never. 322 in the chat. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming. We are going to wrap this up. That's right. Everybody stay safe. Stay safe. Yes, the apology was half-hearted. She didn't mean that shit. She didn't mean it. Yeah, it was a fake apology. Mama Lena didn't mean nothing. All right, everybody. So we're going to end this podcast, this live podcast. I appreciate you guys so much for being here late night with me. We're definitely going to do more live stream podcasts. They're actually easier. They're actually easier. Please follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcast. What else is going on? We did start a member. If you want to join that would be lovely. We have some perks in that. But still, though, I mean, again, I'm not the type of person that puts out a lot of podcasts. So, it's either here or there with that. I mean, I sound like I'm kind of cutting myself in the foot for that. But anyway, I'm just being honest. But I love you guys. Again, continue to wear that SS on your chest because we are the best. And we are here for Meghan and Harry, Archie and Lilibeth. And again, big shout out to Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, for her victorious appeals court case win. And like Meghan, Duchess of Sussex said, this win was not just for her, but it's for everybody. It truly, truly is. All right, guys, get some sleep. If you're out here on the East Coast, for everybody who joined us, thank you. Thank you very much. And yes, continue to wear the SS on your chest because we the best. Good night, everybody. I'll see you guys over the weekend and we will chit chat over Twitter. All right. Good night. Yes. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Good night, everybody. Love you guys.